Hi guys, I'm just sitting here watching Nick Avocado's video about Trisha and Gabby. All I have to say is I don't give a shit that Gabby's a piece of shit. I don't care. I still like her. I still like her music. I still watch her videos. Blah blah blah. I never really cared for Trisha. No offense to people that like Trisha, but I just never really cared for her. Anyway, so baby's been at work for several hours. I don't remember the time she went in. I don't know what time she gets off, but yeah, she's been at work. I was thinking about doing a gameplay of the Call of Duty mobile game, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that or not. I've been having a fucking stressful couple days, man. Like, yesterday I got news that, like, broke my heart, and I don't want to go through that shit. I can't go through that shit. My mind, my brain cannot handle that. And I say that for my mental sake, because, yes, I'm on medication. Like, I literally got so upset yesterday because of this that I had to take my pill, one of my pills that I take 3 times a day. Like, I've been doing so good. I haven't been having to take them as much as I used to. And like, this broke my heart because it was like, and on top of that, it pissed me off because I'm like, wait a minute, like, you wait 9 months and this happens. Like, this just makes no sense. This whole thing just makes no sense, but it's happening, and I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. It's just I don't want I don't want that personal shit aired out, because I don't want it to be used against me in any way, shape, or form. I can't even talk to anybody about it because, one, I don't know who to talk to. Two, I don't know what to talk about, like, how to bring it up. I don't. And I called Daisy yesterday, and I was like, this is happening. This, that, and the third. And she's been there for me, and I appreciate that, because she calls my son our son. She calls Gabe our son, and which is really sweet, and I really like that. And she has been there for me. And one thing great about Daisy is I started talking to her when I was still, I think, the day before I went to the homeless shelter. And then I believe during the homeless shelter. And I remember we didn't talk for like a week, I think, or it might have been a few days. We hadn't talked. She was always busy and barely ever on the app that we were talking on. And so we just barely talked. And I remember one day I messaged her and I was like, hey, I want to be yours. I'm ready. Like, and then we started talking more and more and more. And, like, ever since then, you guys know how my heart is. Like, I've told you guys several times, I fall hard. And when I fall, it sometimes, I sometimes, break my own heart. But with her, I feel as though that's not going to happen. We do live a state or two apart, which is fine. About an 8-hour difference. And I mean, it's not that bad, and I feel happy with her, like, I really do. And she told me when me and her first met, like, when we actually started, like, video chatting and things like that, she was like, well, I could tell, like, when I came here, she was like, I can tell you're much happier where you're at now than you were when you were living with your mother. And I'm like, I know, because I was, like, so stressed because everybody was getting stressed out with me and Gabe, and it was just a whole thing. And, like, so we ended up leaving or whatnot. And, you know, we've been here ever since. And we've been here since the 1st, and it's the 13th, I think, or something like that. About to be the 14th. We've been here for literally that long, and, you know, and this whole shit that's been going on just happens to pop up the one time I'm happy, you know what I mean? And it's just, like, I could feel something going on wrong. Like, I could feel something was about to go wrong yesterday. Like, I felt it. Something in my brain was, like, telling me to call my mom. And then my mom, like, right after that, my mom writes me, messages me, and is like, call me ASAP. So I called her, and then that's when it happened. I was like, fuck. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that was the first time in the past few days that I've had to take that pill, and I really haven't been having to take it as much. Like, and you know, Daisy has been there for me, and I freaking appreciate her for that, because I don't want to cry, because I know she's gonna get mad. Not mad. She's gonna get, you know, she don't like seeing me cry. But, you know, this whole thing that's going on is killing me. I can't. Mentally, I can't handle it. And ignore the cat in the background. Mentally, I can't handle it. At least not alone. And anyway, ignore the cat, please. Like, where was I? Oh yeah. Mentally, I cannot do this alone. And the fact that Daisy is there for me makes me happy. Like, I know she can't physically be here right now, but this means a lot to me, that even though she can't be here, she's there for me. And me and her will have our ups and downs. You know, every relationship's going to have an ups and down. Every relationship is going to have some type of argument. Whether or not you've been together for 50, 80 years. You know what I mean? Like, you're always going to have problems. And me and her have had our ups and downs every now and then. Like, we do argue sometimes. And, you know, but I still appreciate her. Like, no matter what. Like, I don't care how many times we fight. I don't care. I'm not going anywhere. I've told her that, and she's told me that. And, you know, she's so different than what I've had. She's so different than what I'm used to, and I love that. So, like, I don't even know how to put it. It's different, and I love it. I can't stop yawning. Oh my god. I feel like I'm tired, like very tired, but it's like not even 11 o'clock yet, I don't think. Is it 11 o'clock? I don't know, I can't tell. But yeah, like, I'm literally, like, I don't know. I'm so happy with her. And, like, I want to go where she's at right now. And I can't at the moment. You know what I mean? And that kind of sucks. She introduced me into this video game the other day, and she was like, oh yeah, play till you get to this amount and you get money, like you know, you can get like $70 or whatever. I was like, okay. So I started playing, and like, this was the day we were arguing, like one of the days we were arguing, and she messages me that, and I was like, oh, okay. I cannot stop yawning. I just had to cut that out. I cannot stop yawning. But anyway, so I've been playing it. I can't play it again until midnight, which sucks. Sucks really bad, because once I get to $70, I don't give a shit. If I can get past that, I'm okay with it. But I still want to get the money. I'm sorry. No, that's not. That would be a really good thing to have. Would be, some extra cash lying around, because then I can just do it over and over and over again, and I will love this game. For real, that's like money in my pocket right there. That's extra money. Plus, I'm still trying to get $30 from Inbox Dollars, which I'm stuck. For some reason, I only have 22.90 something, and every time I get money, it doesn't add up, and it's not making any sense whatsoever. It's not making sense, because once it says that I have the money, it won't update, and it's making me lose my shit. Because it's dude, I've been on 22.90 something for a couple days now, for a week, and I've been trying so hard to get to this, and I've been trying so hard to get to $30, because that's $100 right there in my pocket. You know what I mean? That's Christmas present money. I haven't even had money to get my son Christmas presents. Oh my god, you know what I mean? This shit's crazy. It's hard, you know what I mean? And people make fun of me because I struggle, you know what I mean? And it's just, everybody struggles, you know what I mean? There ain't one person in this world that doesn't struggle. Everybody struggles. Before somebody became rich, they were poor at one point. Unless they were born into a family with a bunch of money. Which, regardless, you know what I mean? This damn cat. Anyway, I like the cat, but the cat's driving me crazy. But yeah, it's everybody struggles, and the fact that people make fun of people for struggling sucks, you know what I mean? I've been bullied my entire life. The people that bully me now never used to bully me, and it sucks, you know what I mean? I don't have people to lean on to besides Daisy, and that freaked me out, whatever the hell that was. Sorry, I heard a sound that freaked me out. But yeah, Daisy is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and she makes me feel a whole lot better about myself. Me just talking to you guys is making me feel better, but it's because I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I haven't posted a video. I haven't talked about anything, and this is me talking to you guys. And this, this calms me down. This lets me talk about things and blah blah blah. I'm thinking about making my own little diary, online diary, and I was thinking about it, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if I should do that, because I'm already at 191 subscribers, and I lose some, I gain some. It doesn't really matter what I do. I either lose or gain, and it's fine. I don't care. But I kind of want to start a little video blog for myself, a little diary, you know what I mean? A video diary for myself. You guys can watch whatever, I don't care, but things are going wrong and going right in my life at the same time. And like I said earlier about Daisy, why can't I stop yawning? Anyway, what I was saying about Daisy, Daisy's changing me, you know what I mean? She is changing me, and I know that it's hard to tell, to her. And I'm using my laptop as a fucking light. I know for her it's hard to tell, but in my mind, the way I feel as though she is changing me. And it's a great thing. I used to be so insecure. Mind you, I still am a little. She calls me beautiful every day. She tells me how attractive I am to her, and she actually means it. Like, she's not saying it to say it, she's saying it to mean it, and because she does mean it. And like, I can tell so much. Like, she's not a sappy person. Like okay, like, she's just not, I don't know, like, she's so different than what I'm used to, and I love that about her. Like, I don't know, like, it's just hard to explain. Like, I've always been with people that fucking were, I don't know, so fucking emotional, like me, which was awful. My ex, for instance, me and her were too much alike. And she said that she was a stud, right? But she wasn't. You know what I mean? And my uncle brought it to my attention that, he was like, she, like, what she told you is not true. I hope you know that. I'm like, I know that. I already knew that. I found that out. I figured that out, like, during half of our relationship. And, like, so, like, when we left each other, like, I was perfectly fine. Like, I was okay with it. And I was single for, let's see, me and her broke up in August. So, yeah, I had been single, end of July, actually. Or no, August 1st, my bad. We broke up August 1st, and I've been single since then, or until I met Daisy, which we weren't technically dating, but we never actually asked each other. And then one day, she was like, hey, can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah. She's like, will you go out with me? And I'm like, oh my god, like, will you be my girlfriend? I'm like, oh my god, like, yeah. Like, but yeah, and ever since then, ever since I met her, like, I've been extremely happy. Like, no joke, like, extremely happy, and I'm just happy. But this whole thing that happened yesterday just drives me crazy. Like, I don't know, it just drives me crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.